Classification of Botany is the second lecture in the series of the botanical knowledge. This lecture would help understanding classification, how botany is classified. Botany is the study of the various aspects of plants and their living habitat. Plants were initially classified as useful, harmful, superfluous in the 4th century. The herbalists means those scientists who worked on the botany of the plants, herbaceous plants, but this term is equivalent to the botanist of the Middle Ages and classified plants on economic basis, that is, useful plants, fruits, vegetable crops, fibers, or wood, or any other use they were classified. However, modern scientists named and distinguished plants based on the specialized structure, function, development, and evolutionary history. This resulted into a new kind of a classification, that is, which was based on the structural similarities that evolved on a firm systematic basis. Initially, a Swedish biologist, Linnaeus, named and described plants in species Plantarum in 1753 and animals in Systema Naturae in 1758. He was the first one to name and classify the plants and the animals at that time. Based on the theory of evolution, taxonomists established various systems of classification with respect to natural relationship. That is, they classified the plants based on the evolution, and some natural systems they were developed. They placed closely related organisms with similar evolutionary origin or tendencies into one group or one class. Two super kingdoms were recognized by them. The modern scientists, botanists, they recognize two super kingdoms. That is super kingdom Prokaryota. This was also given in the previous lecture. It includes all unicellular organisms without membrane-bound nuclei, mitochondria, and Golgi bodies. They were maybe motile, non-motile, or and reproduce asexually, such as in bacterial organism. It has one kingdom, that is Monera, which contain bacteria and cyanobacteria or species of Cyanophyceae. Superkingdom 2 was named as Eukaryotea. These organisms they contain membrane-bounded structures as in fungi, algae, protozoa, higher plants, animals, and they have three subkingdoms. Kingdom Plantae, which are composed of photosynthetic plants. They contain chlorophyll, green plants. They are autotrophic. Kingdom Fungi, which included organisms with both plant-like or animal-like structure, contained all animals. This is again an evolutionary trees which shows Monera, Protista, Planta, Animalia, and fungi and their characters. This has been given in my book also. Five kingdom concept was developed later on, which was based on the character like cell type, prokaryotes, eukaryotes, organisms, organization of the cells like unicellular or multicellular, mode of nutrition, how they prepare, how they eat, utilize the food, that is photosynthesis, absorption and ingestion, Monera kingdom included unicellular eukaryote with no ingestive mode of nutrition. They generally absorbed or photosynthesized the food. They were they are multi or non-motile reproductive asexually. Then the kingdom Protista, they may be unicellular, multicellular, but eukaryotic microorganisms such as microalgae, protozoa or organisms that possess both plant-like, animal-like characteristics. They have all three modes of nutrition like absorption, ingestion, photosynthesis, and they are capable of reproducing both sexually as well as asexually. Kingdom plant is the third one. They include plants, autotrophic plants, greens, photosynthetic plants, generally multicellular organism including hierarchy and all green plants. They photosynthesize their food through light energy. They may be motile through spores or non-motile and reproduce sexually. Kingdom Animalia include heterotrophic, multicellular, eukaryotic, without chlorophyll, and they are animals, so they are consumers. They utilize the food material which is prepared photosynthetically or by other plant organisms. Kingdom Fungi, all higher fungi, they are included in this category, multicellular, non-motile with absorptive mode of nutrition, and they show sexual reproduction. Another simple classification of botany was developed. That is, plants either flower or they don't flower. All plants do not flower. So two categories were introduced, named flowering plants called phanerogames, non-flowering plants called cryptogames. So two categories. Both these terms have word game, which means gametes. Gametes producing flowering plants like brassica, roses, trees. Non-flowering plants, cryptogames like bryophyte, pteridophyte, ferns. So two categories are there. Flowering plants, they are called phanerogames. These are seed-bearing plants. They have seed in them. Two types are there. Again, gymnosperms, angiosperm. Either the seed is protected or the seed is not protected. Gymnosperms are naked seeded plants. Gymnosperm charosa, for example, is there. Nakhtar is there. Chewed pine is there. These are gymnosperm. Ornamental plants like cycas is there. The seeds are naked. They are not protected by any covering. Seeds are not enclosed in the covering. They are trees, shrubs. No herb or no aquatic plant is present in the gymnosperms. There is only one plant which is xerophytic plant, Welwitschia. Most of them they are temperate region plants. Gymnosperms are of three types. They could be psychedelis, including cycas for example, coniferales, including conifers like pines, or nitales, including netum. Psychedelis, you can see male and female flower, male and female plants of cycas. The one which is a bough with berry-like structure, this is female with female cones, and the below one given, which has only one floral axis or floral organ, that is the male plant. They have long leaves which are pinnately divided. Plants are dioecious. This means male and female plants are separate. or male and female cone occur in different plants. Ovules are naked. Seed, they are not there, so ovules are naked in this case. Coniferalis, leaves are needle-like, just like pines, nakhtar plant. Biar, biar, all these are nakhtar plants, so they bear male and female cones on the same plants. Monoecious है. Cycas dioecious है, ये monoecious है. So they are tall woody trees. Third is Nitalis. Neetum and Ginkgo is there. Leaves are opposite and dicot. Their leaves do not resemble like pines or like cycas. Leaves are like angiosperms. Vessels are present at least in the wood. This plant, this group have two cotyledons. They are mostly xerophytic. So in this photograph you can see the gymno uh, ginkgo is there. The ginkgo is given in the fall, yellow color leaves. It is shedding, and below it is a green branch containing the organs. Angiosperms. This is the broader group. Angiosperms are seed-bearing plants. Seeds are enclosed in the fruits. Fruits, they are protected. All grasses, fruit plants, flowering plants which we use, they are all angiosperm. They do contain flower, they do produce flowers. Ovary contains ovules containing, and these ovules they change into seed. Ovary converts into fruit and ovules into seed. They can be further classified into two types: monocots, dicots. Monocotyledon, dicotyledon. Monocots mean, mono means one, cotyledon means the early germinating leaves. So one cotyledon or two cotyledon. Grasses are monocot. Rest, they are dicot. Lilies are monocot. So this is another. B group includes cryptogams, non-flowering plants. They do not produce flowers, but they do produce gametes in the form of spores. They do not bear seeds. They have hidden reproductive organs or gametes, and they produce spores of various sizes and shapes. No seeds are produced. Thus, they are non-seed bearing plants. Ferns, bryophyte, pteridophyte, mosses, lichens, they come into this category. Cryptogams are further divided into three major groups: Thallophyta, Bryophyta, and Pteridophyta. Thallophyta means thallus-like body. Body is thallite, thallus-like, without any root, stem, or leaves. So no stem is there, no roots are there, but some kind of thallite body is there. It has two types or two examples are there. Algae, they contain chlorophyll, photosynthetic, autotrophic. तमाम algae, whether unicellular or multicellular, all. And fungi, they are without chlorophyll, non-photosynthetic, heterotrophic, or saprophytic. So because body is not differentiated in algae or in fungi into root stems and these organs. Bryophyta, they are also thallide organisms, thallide plants, thallide body without roots, but here rhizides are present. Small root-like structure, minute structures are there on the underside or on the side of the thallus, they would be there. So, but no true light is there, stem is not there, flower is not there, seeds are not there. This species may have a leaf-like or stem-like structures. The group has three types again: hepaticity, hepatic, liverworts. Thallus looks like liver shaped. Anthocerote, hornworts. Thallus are spore bearing or horn like sporophytic bodies. Or mosses are Masai, rhizides are present, leaf like, stem structure is present, some stem structure is there, and spore bearing structures called capsules are present. A little bit advancement is there in terms of body structure. Pteridophyta, again, they are compared to the previous two, three types, these are highly slightly evolved. Pteridophytes are advanced than the previous two types. Pteridophytes, pterido means feathery structures. Ferns, ornamental, vascular or conducting tissues are present. Thus they are vascular as xylem and phloem is present. They have a stellar system. Leaves are compound with feather-like structures. Weeds are always compound. Sometimes simple leaves are there, but mostly, generally saying, leaves are compound with feather-like structure. This group is further divided into four major groups: Pinophyta or pilocytes, epiphyte or glycocyte, chlorophyta or sphenophyte, pterophyte or liliophyte, microphyte is there. Pinophyte, they are mostly fossil. Living species are simple, dichotomously branched. They have no leaves or roots, but leaf-like structures are there. Two species, that is Xylotum nudum and Xylotum hazarica, have been reported from Pakistan. These have been recently reported. The flora of Pakistan does not contain them, but they have been reported. Hazaricum is from the Hazara, and this nudum is from the Bunair Valley. Ilam mountain is there. These are the photos from the publications of these fellows. Epiphyte, they are mostly present as fossil. They are spore bearing. They have vascular system. One or two species, some species of Lycopodium are there, which are living. This is a living conditions, but mostly they are fossils, not present. Chlorophyta, plants are multicellular. Stem is hollow or jointed, commonly called horse-tailed, mostly amphibious. Equisetum is the common example. This is very common equisetum in our area, in Pakistan, Swabi, Mardan, Peshawar. Pterophyta or liliopside, these are ferns, commonly called ferns, leaves compound, bi or tripinnate, sometimes simple also. Sporangia, they occur on the lower surface or along leaf margin. In this case, you can see they are on the lower surface. In this case, sporangia are on the leaf margins. Thank you very much. Again, this book can help you. You can contact me and give an email, and see you in the next time.